Welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday, October 27th, and I just got back from work, and I got some pretty somber news today. Well, actually, I heard about it a few days ago, but I never imagined it being what it was. So I heard that somebody quite a ways down the road from our farm had shot a nice 10-point. You know, thinking in my head, well, you know, that's awesome, good for them. And then that was all I thought. Well, I had somebody message me. He's like, man, this buck this guy shot looks just like the buck that you call Crabby. And then all of a sudden things started twirling in my head, and then I had to look around and finally get a picture of this deer. And sure enough, our #1 buck that we've been watching for 3 years is dead. Unbelievable, really. The last picture, or the last video I have of this buck on our farm, I haven't checked a lot of the cameras. This is a camera I checked just walking out the other day. Let's see if I can find the video on here. This is my last video of Crabby. It was on the 21st of October in the morning. The time is actually wrong on it. Whoop. What the heck happened? There he is, right there. That's in the morning of the 21st, and that's the very last picture I have of Crabby. And he was actually killed, as a crow flies, about 3.1 miles from our food plot where I've been getting a ton of pictures and videos of him at. I'll show you. This is him the previous week. He's been up there a lot. Kaylee and I have been hunting him, but being very careful about the wind and whatnot. This is him last week, walking right through the food plot. But he's actually got an arrow wound on his shoulder from last year. One of the neighbors actually hit him with an arrow and hit him in the shoulder, the high shoulder, and he survived, luckily. And we actually let him live in the food plot last year. He was a nice 10-point last year as well. And since we had all shot nice bucks, obviously we let him, he lived. And this year he exploded into an absolute giant. And he's been here, you know, he's summered here. I have tons of summer velvet videos of him that are absolutely awesome. It's one of the best bucks we've ever had on the farm. And, you know, I figured him to score right around 150, 155, and he is dead. So, really, all you have to say is congratulations to the hunter that killed him. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. We're all out there hunting mature, or most of us are out there hunting mature bucks, and it's the chase for these mature bucks that it's what keeps us going after it. And, you know, and it's what's so exciting. You know, Kaylee and I, we had a ton of fun archery hunting this deer. Just knowing that there was a 150-inch deer in our woods was absolutely amazing. And the feeling that every time we went hunting that there's a possibility that we could stick this deer was absolutely awesome. So, obviously, I'm not being negative whatsoever toward the fact that, you know, a hunter harvested this deer. That's what it's all about. And I can't congratulate that hunter enough for killing that buck. It's just sad to know he's gone, you know, and especially knowing that we watched him for so long and whatnot. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That's what we're all out there doing, is hunting mature deer like that. And, you know, maybe another buck will just appear out of nowhere, even though this deer was really what I would have called one of the most homebody deer we've ever had. This deer just lived up there, and he decided to go on a fiesta and go for a long walk, 3 miles, and get whacked. So that's hunting. That's free range whitetail hunting. You know, as long as the deer was taken ethically and legally, that's all you can ask, you know. And congratulations to the hunter that killed him. Awesome. I'm probably going to put together like a single video talking excuse me, a single video talking strictly about Crabby, and you know, I've got hours and hours of trail camera footage of Crabby over the last 2 or 3 years. I think I'm going to put together a collage of videos of this deer and then post it for you guys to show you guys. A lot of the trail cam footage and footage I have this buck I actually didn't show on the channel just because he was such a big buck in an area like we're in. I just didn't want to cause too much of bring too much attention to him, just because it's a deer that, I mean, it's the highest scoring deer I think we've ever had in our farm, and I didn't want to bring too much attention to it. But now that he's dead, let it all out, you know, let the cat out of the bag and show you all the footage. And I might talk about, you know, how we decided we were going to hunt him this year, and you know, we never even really got to hunt him. It's crazy. It's October 27th, and you know, I had 4 hitless bucks this year, and 2 of them are dead. So it's not even November, and half the deer I was going to hunt are dead. This isn't good. The other buck was the buck that I called Slingshot. An Amishman shot it on the other side of the block from our property up here, so he's dead as well. But let's get into today's hunt. I haven't even decided where I'm going to go yet. I'm going to check out Onyx, see what our wind is, and we're gonna hunt. It's not going to be Crabby, and it's not going to be Slingshot because they're toast. But we'll be out there. I'll see you in the stand. So Daniel from the archery shop just gave me a call and said Chad, the guy who shot Crabby, has the deer over at the archery shop. So we're gonna run over here and check it out and get the story, and certainly congratulate Chad on literally a once-in-a-lifetime, you know, Western New York buck. To kill a 155-inch deer, you know, in New York State is really something special. And to do it with a bow, you know, Chad should be on cloud 9. I mean, it's really special, and he deserves a handshake. And you know, I feel kind of good knowing that I can add to the story with you know, all the knowledge that I had about Crabby. And you know, quite frankly, I fed Crabby for quite a few years, and so I don't even know what I'm trying to say other than I'm excited to see him, and excited to see how excited Chad is about him. He should be just ecstatic. Let's check him out. Okay, everybody, we made it to the bow shop, and we have Crabby right here on the ground, and he's just as pretty up close as he is on the trail camera pictures and whatnot. They rough scored him at 155, right around 155, but you can tell he's just 23 inches outside. He's got everything you could ever want. He's got tine length, he's got junk around the bases. Pretty darn cool. I think Chad that killed him is pretty excited about it, as I would be as well, and made a perfect shot on him. How far did he go, Chad?
60 yards.
60 yards, and tipped over a log, and then Chad went and got, you know, his family, his kids, and his father, and they went and found him, and his father's like, "What did you do?" Chad actually didn't realize, I think, you didn't know how big this thing was, did you?
No.
Unreal. But like I said, you know, I can't be any happier for him to kill it. It's sad that it's gone, but you know, it's awesome that he got it, especially with archery equipment. To kill a 150-inch deer in New York with a bow is like, good luck ever doing that again.
Good thing it happens fast.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
This is really
my dad would die if I'm on TV. So.
Oh yeah. Chad's not really a model, he said, so he doesn't really want to do much talking on the video, but when you got that much bone in your hand, you really don't need to do much talking, Chad. He broke that off within 24 hours of him actually killing the buck, because I got that video of him the day before, you know, with that, so you can see it's pretty darn fresh. It's still pretty actually sharp right in there, but pretty darn cool. How far was he when you shot him, Chad?
About 19 yards.
19 yards, and Chad actually said, so you know on a lot of my videos, he's checking a hanging vine scrape. Well, Chad's got a hanging vine scrape, and he was literally checking the scrape when you shot it, sniffing the vine.
Just past it. Taking a couple steps past it.
Unreal. How cool is that? Well, that's the end of Crabby and his story, but Crabby made it to pretty darn exciting rack there, 150 some inches. We're gonna be hunting the corner plot at the Gaswell piece this evening. I'm gonna sit here and think about old memories of Crabby. We're gonna try to slock a big doe with a recurve tonight. There hasn't really been any of my shooters up here at all so far, which has been kind of odd. But maybe one has shown up, I don't know. Wells had been spending some time up here, but I haven't seen him on camera up here in quite some time now. But with all the standing corn, you never know, there might be a bear that's popping out as well. That'll be fun with a recurve. Slock a 500-pound black bear. We'll see. Well, we've got a problem. My camera mount just snapped. They don't even make these easy hanger camera mounts anymore. So that's not good. We're gonna have to video with the GoPro tonight and the handheld camera as best we can. That sucks. We got a wind coming out of the northeast. It's blowing straight like that, as you can see. Hoping that these deer come out of the logging road right over here, and a big mature doe comes right through here, and I can slock her right there with the recurve. That's the plan anyway.